Hi, welcome to Melting the Ice. Yes, welcome to Melting the Ice. This is the place where we melt through our insecurities. We melt through the things that are holding us back. We melt through our limitations, our fears. Does that sound interesting to you? Does that sound interesting to you? Yes, welcome. And then we emerge after melting with all those things. We emerge as the best versions of ourselves, as the happiest, the richest, the sexiest, the best version of ourselves that we can't even imagine. That part, that's what we're here for at Melting the Ice. This is episode 5 of the Rain Deeper series. Rain Deeper series is not about showing up. It's about showing up more as yourself, showing up more fully, unhidden, unmasked, the way you were born to be, the empress who was always there that you never could really access. Let's rain deeper. How are you doing today? Hope you had an amazing day. If it's if it's morning, if it's night, I hope you had an amazing day. I have my water here, my cute melt in the ice cup that I never get tired of sharing. So I just love it so much. Shout out to my sister-in-law for getting me this cup. I always have to say it because I just love it so much. Gratitude is just the best thing. Gratitude is so nice. I feel like we don't we don't emphasize and expand and we don't talk about gratitude enough. We should listen to this episode. By the way, if you haven't watched part one, go check out part one. Welcome. Gratitude is the most important thing in your life, right? When you're thinking, why haven't I gone viral yet? What is happening with me? Like I'm just here, I'm showing I'm pouring my whole heart. I'm showing up no matter what. I'm raining deeper. I'm just out here being myself, giving these people my whole self. But you're not really though. In part one, I was talking about how when you're trying to think about when you're showing off from a place of why haven't I gone viral yet? When you show up from that place, you're most likely going to be showing up with a mask on your face. You're most likely not going to be showing up as your true self. You're most likely going to be performing what you think they want to see, what you think they want to hear. You have to let go of all of those things and honestly just tell yourself, what impact do I want to make in the world? Right? Your purpose for showing up online, your purpose for starting that business, whether it's real estate business for or becoming a mother, whatever it is that you're engaging yourself in, you're going to have to create and maintain a bigger purpose beyond that thing that you can see. Because here's the thing, here's the biggest thing. What you can see is not the whole thing. What you can see is only the tip of the iceberg. If you're always focusing on, oh, I don't have the views. Right now I'm going live and I have nobody here except for God. Thank you, God, for being here. I love it. And thank you for watching the replay too. I love you so much. So when you're always focusing on the tip of the iceberg, you're gonna miss the whole point. You're gonna miss the whole iceberg. You're gonna miss the iceberg beneath the water, right? And that's where everything really lies. That's what grounds you. If you're only focusing on the tip of the iceberg, you're always going to be lost, sad, depressed, happy today, sad tomorrow. So what do? You find your real impact. And I shared this before in my previous episodes. What is your real impact for doing this? For starting the real estate business, whatever it is you're doing, whether you're an entrepreneur, whether you are an employee, this new project that you're on right now, are you doing this project just so you can please your boss? You can impress your coworkers about how smart you are. You're gonna have to dig deeper beneath the iceberg to really find your real reason for doing this. If you don't have one, it's time for you to get a piece of paper and a pen and really begin to write down what are the reasons that you're doing this that are not tied to external things. Why do you want to do this so much? What is your big purpose for doing this? What is it? It can be as shallow as spiritual as you want it to be. It doesn't matter. The point here is that you're gonna have to find a reason that matters to you, like from within you, not what others think is important, but what something that you feel is important and tied to your purpose, something that means something to you. Because without that, you're always going to get sidetracked by likes, by views, or a lack of them, by people not watching your stuff. When you can really tap into your real reason for showing up. Mine, I want to create an impact in the world. I want to help people have as much clarity as possible. I believe that the main purpose of mine is to bring clarity to the world, to help others see things that they couldn't really see before, to help others tap into that beneath the iceberg. Most people can feel the tip of the iceberg, right? But to help people really see what's buried beneath the surface, that matters that matters a lot to you. I want people to live more happier lives, more positive lives. And that's honestly the reason why I'm here. But if I come here and I'm only focusing on people not watching my videos, people not like when it seems like everything around me is frozen, my numbers, my channel, I'm gonna be very sad. Right? When I'm in that perspective, I'm gonna be very sad. When I shift and I go into the perspective of, you know what? Did I give clarity today? Yes, I did. Did I speak from my heart today? Yes, I did. Did I stutter and did I keep going? Yes, I did. Did I rein deeper? Did I show up more truer as myself? Did I show up more unhidden, more unmasked? Yes, I did. You see, when you have your own checklist of what really matters to you, you can never really fail. As long as you, of course, satisfy that checklist. And that checklist is something that you can do because it's tied to something very deep. Yes, of course, you want all those numbers, you want all of those things, and we love that for you. And you can want those things. But you're going to have to find purpose and to find joy within you, beneath the iceberg, into what cannot even be seen. It doesn't mean you don't have goals about your growth or whatever. No, you have those goals, right? But you're going to have the way you're going to move about those goals will be very different. You won't be moving towards those goals from the sole purpose of just like grabbing them, or you'll be moving towards those goals, right? Today I watched something and what the speaker was saying was that you want to approach the goals from the goal itself. Most people approach that goal from their present. You want to approach a goal from the finish, like, so you want to start from the finish point. Push yourself in the end point. Mentally, spiritually visualize it and then walk your way backward. If you already had everything you wanted, think about everything you want right now. Like your reason for starting your new business, your reason for being here, whatever it is you're doing, that reason. Think about that place. Imagine that you already have all of those things. If you had all of those things, okay, 1 billion views. Yes, you have 1 billion views. An example. I don't know. Um, $1 billion. Example. You have $1 billion. The impact you want to make in the world, you have that impact you want to make in the world. The books, you have the books. Now you're in that place, right? Now, if you have all of those things, what would you be doing every single day after you have all of those things? What would you be doing? And for me, I'm like, if I had all the things I desired, right, the external things I desired, I would still want to show up here every single day because that's my reason for being alive. Of being able to have the privilege of sharing my gifts, sharing my life with the world, of making the world a little bit more brighter, of sprinkling the world with my love. Okay, putting human love on that, human love on this, human love here. Yeah, you get some human love. Everybody gets some human love. There you go. I will be doing that every single day. Even if I had everything I ever desired, everything I ever wanted, I will still want to make a difference in someone's life in any way, shape, or form. And for me, that's honestly helping somebody see themselves more clearly. Somebody no longer believe in the lies that are holding them back, but actually see themselves as they truly are. See their real self. Love themselves. By the way, I have a thing, an ebook called Crown Code. Let me have it. I read it's right here. Like I was saying, I have an ebook. Okay, if you feel like you're struggling to separate yourself from the false self, the part of you that wants to literally put you down, we all know that part. The voices in your head. I call it the false self. Because the false self is the part of you that is trying to hold you back from your next greatest version. And it's not even necessarily financially. It all starts mentally with your perspective, right? And I believe that there are lies that are holding you back, that there are lies that you release subconsciously. But if you're able to become aware of those lies, how much better would your life become? Significantly better. So I have an ebook where I literally have all of those lies, not just the lies. We unmask those lies together, which means that you take off those masks in the book, and you also have what I call a crown code. It's like a crowning moment. The crown that lie took away from you. You now go back to that lie. You unmask the lie. You wear that crown, and then you seal it with the root blessing, and you bless yourself, and then you have that crown. It's 11 days, and each day we do the same thing, but on completely different topics until you're no longer the same, until you're completely unrecognizable. That ebook is completely free. Okay, so you feel like you honestly want to no longer believe the lies in your mind. You want to separate yourself from this false self. You no longer want to believe that you are that person. But you want to believe that you want to know that you are better. and once you remember who you are, that ebook is what you need for real. Okay? That ebook is what you need. That ebook will literally help you completely let go of the idea that you are the thing that is holding you back. Because think about it, imagine all the shame we feel. Oh, I had the cupcake again. Oh, I spent that money again. Oh, I didn't show up today again. Oh, I said I was going to stop performing, but here I am on my YouTube, on my TikTok, in my business, and I'm still performing for people. I'm still pretending to be something that I'm not. You haven't completely separated from that false self yet. And this ebook will help you do just that. Okay, it will help you completely step out of that. The link is down below, and when you sign up, the ebook might end up in your junk, in your spam email. So check that. When you do check that, download it right away. When you download it right away, you can start your day one tomorrow or today. If you're too excited, you're like, time is everything. We can't be wasting time anymore, right? If you feel like you're tired you're just tired, you still feel the burden of virality, the burden of the world. You're like, I want to let go of this human. I'm just tired. And you're like, I want to create this thing. I'm not really sure how to do this. I have a course called Zero Views Fully Crowned. Actually, it's for the person who feels like their worthiness deep inside is so tied to the viral moment. It's so tied to the external validations, being liked, being validated, being wanted, being celebrated. And in that course, we learned that we can thrive, we can shine, we get to reign. Whether we have 0 views, whether we have 1 billion views, we divorce the idea that our views, sorry, our worthiness is tied to our validation, that our worthiness is tied to our of people liking us. We completely divorce those two together, and we become sovereign beings who are able to charge their magic, whether they have one follower, whether they have 0 followers, or whether they have 1 billion followers, and begin to own your magic, own the thing that God has put into you. Not only do you own it, but you begin to give yourself permission to actually create that offer of yours and to charge for it as it's supposed to be. This was a very short episode today. I wanted to come on here because that's my purpose. If I had everything I ever desired in my life, I would show up here every single day. So please listen to the things I told you if they feel good to you. I have all my offers are down below. If you feel called to, pick the one of your choice and have fun. Have fun. Life is so short and so beautiful, so enjoy it. That'll be all for today. I'll see you tomorrow. Actually, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Yes, share, 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 share. To anyone you think will benefit from this content that I'm creating with my heart to yours. So now we're done with the episode. Let's have a human thumbnail moment. I did this thing where I pose and then I make it my thumbnail. So I call it human thumbnail moment. Thumbnail moment. So let's do it. I think that was it. So that was human thumbnail moment. Tell me what you found beneficial, what you like from this episode down below. Comment. I love to hear comments. I love to hear from you. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. In episode 6 of Rain Deeper.